Mayang hapon sa atong tanan. My respect goes to all the attendees of this prestigious forum, especially to Secretary Solidum, Director Paringit, Fisher Division Chiefs, our guest speaker, and my fellow researchers. Salamat po sa pagkakataong ito. The pandemic showed us how indispensable PGC's molecular biology techniques are in our collective response to mitigate its effects. These techniques, however, can also be applied in a myriad of ways, including forensic science. It is therefore necessary to duplicate its effort throughout the country. One of the such solution is the establishment of SKSU Forensic Molecular Biology Center, which is in line with PCIERD's IDP priority sectors, including emerging technologies and special concerns, specifically disaster risk reduction and management. We will be different from the other laboratories in the country because we'll actively seek collaborations with smaller institutions, especially here in Soc-Sargen region and Maguindanao. One of the main benefits that this particular center will provide SKSU is to boost the research, development, and extension output of our university, which will focus on the application of molecular biology techniques in food and health security, biodiversity, and of course, the application of molecular techniques in criminal justice education, specifically in forensic chemistry and personal identification. This particular project was approved last year with a total budget of 6,010,000 pesos. This will be implemented in SKSU Access Campus, which is the main campus of the university. The primary objective of this particular project is to establish a facility that is capable of doing research in forensic molecular biology. For instance, our first target research project would be detection of porcine-based and other non-halal contaminants in halal goat processed meat products, which are processed basically here in SKSU. We will also provide trainings and services to clients and stakeholders within the region and establish linkages with stakeholders for partnership and collaborations like the local government units of Region 12 and government agencies like the PNP and such. Now, for the target activities of this particular project, the first one, of course, would be to purchase the equipment necessary to have a basic molecular biology center. And of course, the establishment of the actual center itself. So based on these illustration, the first two parts of the methodology and target activities of this center, of this project, have been achieved. The purchase of equipment. There are several equipments that have been delivered already, but majority of those are still on its way, so to speak, to SKSU. And for those that have been delivered, they have been properly inspected and installed in the university. Now, for the rest of the project's duration, we will be conducting specific research projects, and hopefully we can utilize the center for instruction purposes, basically for training faculty and students in performing laboratory experiments that requires molecular biology equipment. And we will also do trainings for new researchers, especially those that are inclined with molecular biology, but does not have molecular biology laboratory basically in their own institution. So far, this is the perspective, the approved perspective of the laboratory. I'm happy to announce that last week, the Board of Regents of the university have approved budget and the construction of the laboratory, the physical laboratory in the university. So the university, as counterpart, have provided two classrooms, two new classrooms, and which will be refurbished into the forensic molecular biology center. For its potential impact, we are really focused on these impacts. We will try to serve the community, the locality in Region 12, as the research hub for personnel and researchers from NGOs and GOs, and we will catalyze collaboration and cooperation among local, national, and international academic and industry partners. Particularly, we have in mind the PGC Mindanao, the local PNP, and even the DRRM. Okay. Economically, since SKSU-FMBC plans to extend laboratory services to the public for an affordable fee in the future, it can also be considered as a potential income-generating project for SKSU. The application of molecular identification of food sources will increase the economic value of processed food products. So, for example, we have here in the university processed halal goat meat, and this halal goat meat will undergo molecular authentication to prove that really it's halal and it's not contaminated with any porcine products. I guess that's it for my presentation. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, po.